Welcome to this video. Today we're going to be talking about how you can overcome and break the barriers of starting. Because a lot of founders, they fall into the trap of never really starting. They always wish to start and never take the first step. So instead of becoming entrepreneurs, they become wantrepreneurs. So if you don't want to be one of those wantrepreneurs, watch this video because I'm going to break down why you might feel like not taking action, what you're afraid of, and what you can do, and understand the whole process behind it. So, what are some of the reasons why people don't start? There are many reasons, and a few of them is fear of failure. Then we got feeling that you're not ready. Also, lack of resources can be a reason not to start. And then we also got the fear of the unknown. So if you look at all these, reasons, there you can see like why your brain might want to stop you. But if you're getting stopped because you feel like you have like this great idea, you have a great service, or you developed a great software, and you're afraid that the market is going to reject it, the market is not going to want it, then it's going to cripple you. But you will never find out what the market wants unless you test. And also, like, let's say like you want to start a business, you want to start an online store, but then you might always think like, I need another course, I need a new certification, then I don't know, I need more time. All these reasons can really like stop you from making real progress. So lack of resources, you might think you don't have enough money, or you don't have the right team, you don't have enough time, you don't have enough knowledge, can also stop you from starting. And then you got the fear of the unknown. The fear of the unknown is always going to be there. Let me tell you this something about entrepreneurship. When you want to start a business, you will always face problems, and you will always face the unknown. There's only so much you can read about it, there's only so much you can learn about it, but that's it. You will never find out what's really um behind like the point, like when you face the first problem, what's there, what's behind the wall where you can't see through. Because you got to imagine like this: if you never start, you will be like the one kid that sits on the outside of the field and watches all the other kids play football. So that's not fun. Everyone else on the field has fun. Yes, they might get bruises, yes, they might get hurt, but they also have lots of fun. Or let's say like you have like the biggest ship, you have like the best ship. That might be your service, your software, your product, what you want to sell. But you only like you leave that ship at the harbor. You never really set the sail and go out. So what happens then? Yes, you might be able to prepare a little bit. You can like if you're standing um, across the ocean, you can look across the horizon, but you can't see past the horizon. So yes, you might see like, okay, there might be an iceberg, there might be a rock, or there's like bad weather over there. Yes, you can prepare for the first few obstacles, but you can only know and learn real business and make real progress once you get on that ship, set sails, and go. Because you will never be able to really prepare for everything. That's not possible, guys. It's really not. So what usually happens is people see themselves like this. Here they are. So that's you. And that's the first problem. So you might think, there might be another problem behind this wall, but you also don't know. There might be also the paradise that's waiting for you. But let's be realistic here. Problems will always be there. You will never really be ready, okay? So what you need to do is you gotta take action so you can grow and learn. You have to go out to the ocean with your ship, and you might get a few damages or you might master it. Who knows? You gotta rely on your talents that you already have and then like take the courage and go. So what happens? You either master it on the first try, like the first few problems. I'm not talking about whole entrepreneurship. You will eventually, there's gonna be a time where you're gonna fall on your face. So once you fall on your face, you have to like get up and then learn the lessons from it, because that's what failure is. Failures are valuable lessons that are gonna make you grow, that are gonna make you better and stronger. So what happens, like, let's say you go, there you fall on your face, you failed a few times. But what happened? You grew. You became a better, bigger person. So what happens now? First we were like this, now you're like this. And this was the first obstacle that was stopping you, that you made so big in your head. But guess what? Now you can just step over. And all the previous problems you had, all the things that were holding you back at the beginning, they don't seem like big problems anymore, right? Now that you became this person and you look back to your past self, you realize all these problems are not the problems anymore, that you can easily handle them. But life doesn't end there, because you leveled up. And when you level up, you're going to face bigger problems. But that's the beautiful thing about it. As a business owner, that's what your life is all about. It's about solving problems. So, but you don't necessarily always have to fall on your face. Like, there will be lessons where you need to fall on your face, because that's the only real way to learn, through real life consequences. But then also you can also like ease your way into it. And some ways are like some strategies. Some strategies that you can apply is planning. You can plan. Of course, you can only plan as far as you can see. Like I said, eventually the horizon is gonna cut out your view. You can't see what's past that. Your view is gonna be limited. However, you can plan until there, so you can like gracefully take your first steps. And then what's gonna come after that? You're gonna look further. Now, because you have a new view, you can look further and then plan ahead again. What else? You can get mentorship. Getting mentored by somebody who has been there where you want to be is the most valuable thing you can do. And even for them, it is great, because they get to revisit all the basics, all the fundamentals they've been through, and can teach it to you. And while you can learn from a mentor, you can also see what the potential is, that it's possible, and you're going to be sure they're going to give you the right tactics for you to pursue. Then you can also be a little bit risk taker. That means you take small steps. Like I meant to say, if you're not the kind of risk taker, take small steps. But the most important skill you need as an entrepreneur, and which is what entrepreneurship is solving problems. Become a problem solver. If you can control your emotions, if you can control your emotions, if you can control your thoughts and your body and your fears, then you can always look into yourself and come up with creative and goal-oriented solutions. So if this is something you want to learn about, then join my free school community that's in the description below, which is where you can get in touch with me. I can talk to you and then teach you all these skills, how to become more mentally resilient, how to become more confident. You can learn all of that in there. You can get in touch with me. Plus, we're going to be keeping each other accountable in there. So it is a really valuable group. And so before I turn to the ending, let me tell you this. Whether you join the group or not, I'd be happy to. But really, don't stop yourself. Don't stop yourself from taking the first step. Don't stop yourself from really pursuing your dreams. What's behind, there's a wall, there's a curtain, there's limited view. You don't know what's behind it. You have this deep desire inside yourself that you want to achieve something, that you want to get something, that you want to make your dreams come true and make the people around you proud and happy. So if that's the case, you have to be courageous, because the world doesn't belong to the cowards. It belongs to the courageous. So you have to take the first step. Don't be afraid of problems. Life is always going to be full with problems. But the level you're stuck in has you've dealt with problems all your life until even now. The problem is you don't feel like you're facing new problems because you're not expanding your comfort zone. You're not going beyond what you're supposed to do. Look, your brain has only one mission. That mission is is survival. All right? It wants you to wake up, eat, procreate, sleep. That's it. It doesn't want you to go hunt, go become bigger, and do things that is gonna cost its energy. So it's always in perseverance mode. It doesn't want you to go get active and become comfortable in new situations, because all these new sensory informations is just hard work for your brain. It doesn't want you to do it, but your heart tells something else to you. Your heart wants you to become bigger. So listen to your heart, take up that courage and go, my friend. All right? So if you like this video, you can leave a like. Please sub to the channel. Also, join the free school community. It's in the description below. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer it. And also, if you want me to talk about a certain topic, put it in there as well. And then I'll create content for that as well. And then I hope you got the lesson from it. I hope you got the courage from it. Remember, you will grow as a person, and that's what matters. If you never grow, you will always get stopped by the first obstacle. So don't get stopped by the first obstacle and take action today. I see you next time.